Hall of Fame Stadium. I'm J.R. Gully on Rio Sports Live this afternoon, powered by Hacienda Ford, University Drive and McCall Road in Edinburgh. Today it's the Mission Eagles hosting the Laredo United Longhorns. Longhorns making the trek from Laredo, members of District 29 6A Division 1, second place in their district behind Laredo United South. They take on our Mission Eagles this afternoon with a 2 o'clock kickoff here at Tom Landry Hall of Fame Stadium. The third game the City of Mission is hosting this weekend. 2 games played last night. One right here on this very field as the Mission Veterans Memorial Patriots fell short of the Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Eagles last night. And over in Sherryland, the Pioneer Diamondbacks victorious over the Southside Cardinals. So coming up, the Mission Eagles and Laredo United. This is an audio broadcast on Rio Sports Live. We are filming this game for highlight purposes, and we will be airing highlights, video highlights of this game after the football game this afternoon. Pleasure having you along. We'll talk about the Laredo United Longhorns coming up here as our pregame continues here on Rio Sports Live.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports Live, number 1.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service, the experience like no other. And right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, the 2019 Ford F-150 pickup with 0 interest for 72 months plus $1,000 in bonus cash. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son.
Oh.
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Texas who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play, and you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to audio coverage of Texas High School Football Week 12, the bi-district playoff round. We're here in Mission, Texas this afternoon at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium as the Laredo United Longhorns are in town to take on the Mission Eagles. Both of these teams have a record of 8-2. The United Longhorns finished second in District 29 6A, and their Hacienda key players of the game are running back Eric Hurd. Hurd puts up about 100 yards per game on average and has a ton of yards on the ground this season for the Longhorns, 431 with 56 carries. And their quarterback is their biggest star on the field. When you look at the stat sheets, he throws for about 283 yards per game And then defensively, they have Hector Benavides. He wears number 43. He has about 11 tackles per game. That's the Laredo United Longhorns. Have not seen Laredo United play this year, so it ought to be a tough matchup. We were talking earlier with Andrew McCullough of RGVSports.com, and he says Jeremy Duran played his best game as a freshman quarterback last year against Laredo United. So this ought to be a close matchup. Looking at Laredo United this season, they opened up their year against Edinburgh Vela and lost to Vela 51-46. At Alamo Heights, they won that game 42-14. At San Marcos, they won 28-23. They beat San Benito 45-37. And by the way, the winner of this game this afternoon will see San Benito next week in the area round. They beat Eagle Pass, who got PSJA last night in a comeback win. They beat them 42-28. They beat Del Rio 54-3. Then they handed Laredo LBJ a loss 49-7. Laredo Nixon 45-14. They were victorious over them. And then at Laredo United South handed them their loss 35-28. Alexander, they won against Laredo Alexander 28-7. And now they're here in Mission, Texas to take on the mighty Mission Eagles. So when you look at the Laredo United Longhorns and you compare apples to apples and numbers to numbers, you know, the numbers of the Longhorns just come out at you. But as we all know, watching the way the Eagles play here at home at Tom Landry Stadium, these high-powered offenses come in here and they leave with their tail between their legs, and they're like, what just happened, you know? McAllen Memorial came in here, huge district game. We were here for that. And they have the best running back, a nominee for Mr. Texas football. And, you know, and Campbell Spates, and he came in here. He got his 200 yards per game, but this Mission Eagle defense was stingy, and the offense won that game on the final drive of the football game in the last 9 seconds. I remember that pass from Jeremy Duran. It was a 9-yard pass to the tight end, big number 88, Reynaldo Garcia, in the end zone for the touchdown. So it ought to be a good one this afternoon. The sky is clear, so Tom Landry can look down on his Mission Eagles right here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. 71 degrees outside, a beautiful Chamber of Commerce fall afternoon here in Mission, Texas, for Texas high school football, Week 12 of the Bi-District Round. We'll be back here in a moment on Rio Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Imagine watching your favorite movie or sporting event on a 100-inch screen right in the comfort of your living room. See the big picture with great sound. Get a theater installed in your home today for just $29.99. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Right now at D-Tronics, you can get this Kenwood multimedia player that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for just $10 a week. Low weekly payments at D-Tronics. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
D-Tronics.
Welcome back here to Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium, Week 12 of Texas high school football by-district action. We just had the national anthem out on the stadium, and we are about ready for kickoff here this afternoon as both teams will head to the tunnel and for the run-out to open up this football game. I'm J.R. Gully alongside with my son John Fuentes for Rio Sports Live this afternoon here in the radio room of the press box here at Tom Landry Stadium, joined by other members of the media tonight, or this afternoon rather. I'm going to have to get that this afternoon and tonight straightened out before it's all over with. This is my first afternoon game this season. So today we have John Hammond of the Progress Times in the booth with us, also Andrew McCullough of RGVsports.com, and all the way from Amarillo, Texas, Mr. Dave Campbell's Texas Football, Matt Stepp, is in the room with us. And great to have a lot of football knowledge here in the room with us as we get ready for a big by-district game between these Laredo United Texas Longhorns and the, I wonder how many times I'm going to say Texas Longhorns. This team is orange and white, and they look just like the Longhorns, and it's Saturday afternoon, so I've got college football in my head right now, but this is high school football. And, of course, the Mission Eagles in their maroon jerseys, white pants with a maroon stripe, and that helmet that looks just like the Philadelphia Eagles helmet. And their head coach, Coy Detmer, former quarterback for the Eagles. So we all remember him, and he came down here to coach just a few years ago. He was named the head coach of the Mission Eagles, and what a job he's done to turn this program around. They are district champions in District 36A. They share that championship with the PSJA Bears and the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Mustangs won a big game last night on the road in Laredo. They beat United South 31-14. And Eagle Pass took care of PSJA last night in a big comeback win, 42-31. So you think about all these guys that played in the playoffs last night. The coach of the PSJA Bears, Lupe Rodriguez, he came from this stadium right here. Coach Tom Lee won last night. Coach of the Pioneer Diamondbacks, he came from this stadium right here. Coy Detmer came from this stadium. So a lot of ties back to the Eagles. And it's playoff football here in Mission, Texas. Again, the third playoff game in the city of Mission this weekend. Laredo United will receive. They will defend the west end of the football field here at Tom Landry. Rene Hernandez back deep to receive, along with Tanner Sanchez for the Longhorns. And the Mission Eagles will kick it off. They'll defend the east goal here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. This is Rene Rodriguez, the kicker for the Eagles. He'll kick it away. As we get set to go here for week 12 of Texas high school football on a Saturday afternoon. It's a short end-over-end kick. Will be taken by the Longhorns and downed at the 35-yard line, and the Longhorn offense will hit the field first tonight. Led by their quarterback, Huerta. Huerta has 2,800 yards through the air this season, 243 passes and 166 completions. He's thrown 33 touchdown passes, his longest 71 yards. Longhorns come out with the ball on the left hash in a spread offense, 2 wideouts on each side. Correction, trips right formation, all wide receivers on the field. Huerta in the gun. Back to throw, hit as he threw, and it's picked up by the Eagles at the 42-yard line. Eagles pick it off, and that is huge for the maroon and white. Pressure coming from the defensive line of the Mission Eagles. Knocked Huerta off balance as he let go of the football. And this side of the stadium here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium is on their feet, cheering on their team as their team has the football now with a huge turnover in Longhorn territory at the 40-yard line. Quarterback Jeremy Duran under center. Man in motion, that's Steve Ariel, right to left. Duran will hand it off to Andrew Maldonado, and Maldonado gets up the field for a gain of a couple of yards before he's brought down there by the Longhorns. 54 on the stop will be Juan Gonzalez, a defensive tackle. Gonzalez, a senior for these Longhorns on defense. Gain of about 2 on the play, second down and 8 yards coming up. Virial will line up wide left. The tight end, Garcia, on the left side of the line. 2 wideouts wide right. Man in motion. Andrew Maldonado in the backfield. It's a quick out pass to Virial, and Virial, it's called incomplete as the ball hit the turf. And that'll be 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Mission Eagles, just starting the first quarter of tonight's game. Laredo come out on offense first, took the ball at the 35-yard line. Pass play over the middle was intercepted by the Eagles. Trips left formation for the Mission Eagles. 3rd down. 8 yards to go. Duran, straight drop back. Sophomore quarterback connects with Andrew Maldonado in the flat, and Maldonado gets knocked down just shy of the first down by United Longhorn Diego Gomez, a senior defensive back. 4th down and 2 coming up. Ball put down left hash on the 32-yard line. Coy Detmer calls in the play, sends it in with his wide receivers. From the side, he'll send 2 to the right. That's Virial wide right along with Jose Cortez. Maldonado in the backfield with another running back, and Duran loses the snap, and he picks it up. He's trying to make a play, and he'll be taken down in the backfield by the Longhorns. Good play there by Oscar Gomez, the linebacker for Laredo United, and the Longhorns get the ball back. at the 43-yard line. Ball will be on the right hash. 10:34 remaining in the first quarter of play. No score this afternoon here in Mission, Texas. Spread offense. Huerta in the gun. 2 wideouts on each side, a running back in the backfield. Ball on the right hash at the 43. Huerta takes a snap, drops straight back, fires it to the right-hand side, has a man, and he overthrew him at around the 30-yard line. Ricky Chapa had a step on his defender. And if that ball was thrown any closer to Chapa, that would have been 6 points. Jude Jaime is his name. He was the defensive back on the play for the Mission Eagles. Second down and 10 coming up after the incompleted pass. Trips left formation for Laredo United. Pass over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Tanner Sanchez. And another incomplete pass thrown by the quarterback, Wayo Huerta. Third down and 10. 4 wideouts on the field. Huerta in the gun. One running back to his right. Huerta, straight drop back. Pass play, screen pass, thrown it. Number 48 up the field he goes. Into Mission territory, the 30, the 20, down the sideline to the 10-yard line. And Laredo United on the highlight reel this afternoon with a big play there. Pass completed to 46 on the reception. That's Eric Hurd out of the backfield. And we've got a flag back at the 35, and it's against United. Illegal block in the back against Leo Rodriguez. Will nullify that huge run, but it'll end up being a first down as the infraction is called from the spot of the foul. First down and 10, Longhorns from the Mission Eagle 45. Ball on the right hash, 3 wideouts, wide left, 2 to the right. Huerta in the gun. Back to throw, throws right over the middle. Pass incomplete, intended for Tanner Sanchez. Sanchez had it in his hands, and he couldn't hang on to it. Looks like the quarterback, Wayo Huerta, had a problem gripping the football as it came out of his hands wrong. It made it to Sanchez, but not a pretty sight. 3 wideouts wide left. Second down and 10 from the 45. It's been all passing so far for Laredo United. 4 wideouts on the field. Huerta back to throw, throws it to the right, and that pass is incomplete. Looking for Ricky Chapa in the flat. That'll bring up third down and 10 for the United Longhorns. 10:09 remaining in the first quarter of play here in Mission, Texas this afternoon. By-district playoff football on Rio Sports Live, powered by Hacienda Ford. Third down and 10. 4 wide receivers on the field. Huerta back to throw. Throws it over the middle. Pass incomplete. And it's fourth down. Huerta looking for Luz Liao. Is incomplete. He had 2 receivers in the area. Liao was the closest one, and the punt team will come out on the field for Laredo United as they seem to be struggling on offense here in their second offensive possession of the football game. No score here in Mission so far. Steve Virial back deep to receive the punt from his 9-yard line. Good snap. Here's the punt. And we're going to have a flag for running into the punter, as the punter, Eric De Los Santos, was run into by a Mission Eagle. Looks like that was Dante Lopez who got him, rolled right into his legs, and that may be of a 15-yard variety. Let's see what the official says. Just a 5-yard penalty for running into the kicker. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, and they'll replay the down. So it'll be 4th down, ball put on the 40-yard line. Offense back out on the turf for Laredo United, 4th and 5. Trips left formation, ball on the right hash, 40-yard line. Huerta in the backfield with his running back, Hurd. From the gun, now Hurd will line up to Huerta's left side. Here's a snap, handoff to Hurd. Hurd looking for room over the right tackle. Nothing there but Mission Eagles, and they'll take him down. Courtesy of 54, Hugo Valladoluna was the first one there, and the Eagles stop the Longhorns on 4th down. Mission Eagles back out on the field for their second possession of this afternoon's ball game on offense. Their offense comes back out on the turf. Andrew Maldonado in the backfield. Jeremy Duran in the gun. Man in motion right to left for the Eagles. That's Rene Anzaldúa. Here's a handoff to Maldonado the other way. A little misdirection, and Maldonado gets a first down for the Eagles. Up to about the 49-yard line. 49, 50-yard line. Big run there for Andrew Maldonado, big number 22, about 5'10", 225-pound running back, who's had to step in because Tito Moronta went out in the middle of the season. So Maldonado forced to fill those big shoes left behind by Moronta. First down and 10 from midfield for the Mission Eagles with 4 wide receivers on the field. Duran from the gun, pass play to the left, caught by the Mission Eagles at the 43-yard line by Anzaldúa out of the backfield. And that's a 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Mission Eagles at the Laredo United 43-yard line. Ball put down on the left hash, 2 wideouts wide right. Maldonado in the backfield, Duran under center. Anzaldúa in motion. Fake reverse to Anzaldúa, and pass caught by Steve Virial at the 30-yard line, and Virial gets down to the 20-yard line for the Mission Eagles. Jeremy Duran hooking up with Virial for a good 23-yard throw, and the Eagles in the red zone at the 20-yard line here in the first quarter with 8:20 remaining. 2 wideouts wide left for the Mission Eagles. Ball on the right hash, Maldonado and Anzaldúa in the backfield. Reynaldo Garcia in motion left to right, the tight end. He'll block for Rene Anzaldúa, the ball carrier. Correction, that's Andrew Maldonado, the ball carrier. And Maldonado gets piled up at the 14-yard line, and forward progress will get him to about the 13 or so, as Maldonado kept driving forward and moved the whole pile down the field. Starting from about the 16, they'll give it, looks like they'll spot the ball on the 16-yard line. I thought he got over the 15. Mission Eagles break the huddle. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Eagles. 2 wideouts wide left. Here's a handoff to 27, the running back with running room right through the line. He gets tackled inside the 10-yard line. That is Damian Cortez. So Cortez and Anzaldúa and Maldonado have all been sharing time at the running back spot ever since the injury to Tito Moronta. And it's a first down and 10, Mission Eagles in the red zone on the Laredo United 7-yard line. Ball on the left hash. Villarreal wide right along with Abud Garza. Handoff to Andrew Maldonado, and Maldonado piled up by the Longhorns at the line of scrimmage. Several Longhorns in on the stop, led by Juan Gonzalez, the defensive tackle for the orange and white. Second down and goal for the Mission Eagles on the 6-yard line. Villarreal wide left. Cortez wide right. Villarreal in motion, left to right. Fake handoff to Anzaldúa. Duran looks in the end zone. Pass almost picked off in the back of the end zone as Duran was looking for the tight end, Garcia. And a Longhorn back there in front of Garcia nearly had the pick. That was Jack Sanchez. Third down coming up for the Mission Eagles. Third and goal. Ball at about the 7-yard line. Oh. Sebastian Montes wide left, along with Rene Anzaldúa. Maldonado in the backfield. Garcia and Villarreal wide right. Duran looking right, runs left, throws it toward the end zone, and pass picked off by the Longhorns in the back of the end zone. And the ball will go back over to the Laredo United Longhorns. A touchback on the field, and they'll bring the ball out for Laredo to the 25-yard line. And another turnover there in today's game. Both teams with one turnover apiece thus far. No score here in Mission this afternoon with 6:07 remaining in the first quarter of play. Eagles drive it all the way down, can't punch it in from 6 yards out. And the United Longhorns have the football back. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Huerta back to throw, throws it over the middle, looking for a receiver, and he overthrew his man, Eric De Los Santos. And we've got a flag in the backfield, possibly for roughing the quarterback. Personal foul called on the defense. That was Hugo Valladoluna, the linebacker, for unnecessary roughness on the quarterback. That's a big 15-yard penalty, and the Longhorns have the football between the hashes on the 35-yard line. 4 wide receivers on the field. Huerta with Hurd in the backfield behind him. Hurd will get the football, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage, maybe about 2 more out of that one. Stop there with a 2-yard gain. It'll be second down coming up. Second down, about 8 yards to go. From their own 37-yard line. Trips right formation. Huerta in the gun. Go back to throw, looking left side, fires it. Pass overthrown again, intended for his man, Eric De Los Santos. Pass incomplete. That'll bring up third down. 19 on the defense there. Jose Tovar, the cornerback for the Mission Eagles. That's been about twice that De Los Santos has gotten the step on Tovar, but the ball has failed to get there. Third down coming up, 3rd and 8. Here's a pass play from Huerta, and he'll keep the football, and he'll go down in the backfield. That's a sack for the Mission Eagles. 82 in on the stop for the maroon and white. That's Gage Lozano. Also Hugo Valladoluna in on the stop for the Mission Eagles, and it's a 4th down And 8 coming up, and the punt team back out on the field for Laredo United. Steve Virial will go back deep to receive for the Mission Eagles at his 30-yard line. De Los Santos will punt it for the Longhorns. Here is the punt. Good kick there by De Los Santos. We'll take a Laredo United bounce, and we'll be down at the 18-yard line. So the Eagles offense back out on the field when we come back on Rio Sports Live.
Vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Back here on a beautiful Chamber of Commerce afternoon on Rio Sports Live from Tom Landry Hall of Fame Stadium in Mission, Texas. Clear sky, 71 degrees outside with a light breeze. 1st and 10, Mission Eagles from their own 18-yard line on the left hash. Virial in motion, right to left. Duran hands it off to Anzaldua. Anzaldua with blockers and running room gets about a 10-yard gain up to the 28-yard line and a first down for the Eagles. Anzaldua had blockers out in front of him, Steve Virial and also Alejandro Franco from the offensive line out there blocking in the misdirection handoff. First down and 10 Eagles from the 30-yard line. Ball on the left hash, 2 wideouts wide right for the Eagles. Duran from the gun. Anzaldua in motion. Duran rolls right, looks down the field under pressure from the Longhorns, and Duran will have to throw it away as he had Longhorns coming after him. Robert Carrillo, one of them, along with Lupe Uriah. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Eagles. No score here in the first quarter with 4:15 left. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the left hash at the 30-yard line. Garza wide left. Virial and Anzaldua wide right. Duran from the gun. Hands it off to Andrew Maldonado. Nope, he'll keep it. Now Duran will keep it and run with it. Option play to Anzaldua. Anzaldua up the field for a good Mission Eagle first down to the 43-yard line. We have a flag on the field back at the 38-yard line and another flag back on the 30. 2 penalty markers on the field. That looked close to a forward lateral. I don't know, but it was awfully close. Either that or about as straight as you can get it before the lateral. Here comes a call. Two penalties on the play. Ref is walking over to the line judge, see what he saw. So loss of a down and an illegal forward pass. I thought that was a little forward from Duran. Looks like a 3rd down coming up. And a 5-yard penalty, 3rd and 15 now. Ball back on the 27-yard line for the Eagles, left hash. No score this afternoon here in the first quarter. 3 wideouts wide right. Duran from the gun, flag on the play. Play is blown dead. Looks like this will be for an illegal procedure. Nope, it'll be a timeout called by the Eagles. No score here at Tom Landry Stadium. 4:03 left in the first quarter of play. We're back in a moment on Rio Sports Live.
Today, business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, we're Mission veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Back at Tom Landry Stadium on a 3rd and 13, Duran keeps the football, running it himself to the right, and he goes out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. That will be about 5 yards shy of the first down yardage. So the punt team will hit the field for the Mission Eagles, their first punt of the afternoon. Eagles playing some good defense here in the first quarter of this game. Both teams playing good D so far. Both teams have one turnover apiece. Longhorns back deep to receive at the 27-yard line. Good punt there by the Eagles. Ball will be taken about the 26-yard line by Laredo United. And here's a seam crossing midfield. Here he goes, the 40, the 30. Goes down at the 28-yard line. That is Rene Hernandez on the return for the Longhorns. Good job and good blocking by the return team for the Laredo United Longhorns, allowing Hernandez running room and a seam right up the right side, getting deep in Eagle territory at the 27-yard line. It'll be a first down and 10 for Laredo United. Trips left, ball on the right hash. Huerta in the gun. He'll give it to Hurd. Hurd around the right-hand side trying to pick a hole, and Hurd stays on his feet. Ball stripped out of the hands of Hurd, but Huerta winds up with the football, so it'll be down at the 30-yard line. And after the strip, that's a loss of about 2 yards. And a big defensive play there by the Mission Eagles. 3-yard loss on the play, according to the public address announcer, so we'll call it that. Second down and 13 coming up, ball on the 30-yard line. Right hash, trips left formation. Huerta in the gun. Take the snap, rolls back, wants to throw it right over the middle toward the end zone, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Tanner Sanchez. Sanchez looking for the flag as he felt he was grabbed by the defender, Julio Reyes. No flag on the play. Third down and 13 coming up for Laredo. That's kind of been the story this afternoon. We've seen all these passes coming out of Huerta's hands kind of awkward, and the passes that he's thrown pretty, he's overthrown them about 3 to 5 yards. Third down and 13 for Laredo United. 2 wideouts, wide left, 2 to the right. Hurd in the backfield to Huerta's right. Third down play, man in motion, right to left, fake handoff to him. And Huerta throws it in the grass looking for his running back, Hurd, on a screen play, and that'll be a fourth down for the Longhorns. As the Longhorns struggling offensively here in the first quarter. And a timeout on the field called by United, and we'll take a timeout too. No score here with 2:44 remaining in the first quarter of play. We're back in a moment.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fourth down and 2:13 to go. Laredo United going for it from the 30-yard line of the Mission Eagles. Here's a pass play by Huerta, and that's in and out of the hands of the receiver, Tanner Sanchez, and that's incomplete. And the ball will go over on downs back to the Mission Eagles, and the Eagles defense making a big stand here in the first quarter of play. Here late in the first quarter, no score. 2:43 remaining in this game. Correct, in the first quarter of this game. First down and 10 Eagles, ball on the left hash at the 30-yard line. Two wideouts, wide right. Duran in the gun. Nope, under center. Two backs in the backfield, Virial. In motion, right to left, toss play. Rene Anzaldúa, the running back, tackled in the backfield by the Longhorns. 55 in on the stop was Uriah Lupi. Loss of about 14 on the play. It'll be second down and 14 coming up for the Mission Eagles from the 26-yard line. Today's game being streamed on our Facebook page for Rio Sports Live, also our YouTube channel, Twitter, and the Roku app. Three wideouts, wide right, one to the left. Duran in the gun, back to throw, throws it right-hand side, pass caught by the Eagles. Loose football, and the Laredo United Longhorns pick it back up and will take it all the way back in the end zone for the touchdown. 43, touchdown, Hector Benavides, the linebacker, making the heads-up play. The ball was thrown to Sebastian Montes at the hash mark, and Montes caught the football, then he was hit and lost the football, and what a job there, a heads-up play by Hector Benavides to pick that ball up and return it for the 30 yards or so for a touchdown, and the Longhorns on the board first tonight. This afternoon, I should say. Point after attempt by the Longhorns. Kick is up, and it is good by Onofre Ortega. And the Longhorns lead this one in the first quarter after the defense scores 7-0. We'll be right back.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order, handmade tortillas daily. Breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
So after the defensive battle here in the first quarter, it was a Laredo United Longhorn defense with a heads-up play there, taking the fumbled football by the Eagles and picking it up and running it into the end zone for the touchdown. United on the board first this afternoon, 7-0 with 1:52 remaining in the first quarter this afternoon here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. Ortega will kick it away. Steve Virial back deep to receive for the Mission Eagles. Deep kick from Ortega will be taken by Virial from the 7-yard line. Virial looking for a seam back to the 20-yard line, and he'll be tackled there at around the 19-yard line by United Longhorn Kevin Gonzalez. And the Eagles offense back on the field after giving up the football for their second turnover this afternoon. First down and 10, ball on the right hash from the 20-yard line. Cortez lines up wide left along with Steve Virial. Duran under center. Virial in motion. Duran takes a snap. Fake handoff to Anzaldúa. Bootleg pass down the field to his big tight end. Correction, that's Andrew Maldonado. About a 9-yard pass there Ball put down on the 29-yard line, 9-yard gain, 2nd down and 1 coming up for the Mission Eagles. Oh, good bootleg play there. Old school offense by the Mission Eagles. 2nd down and 1, 2 wideouts wide left. Ball on the 29-yard line. Duran under center. Takes a snap, quarterback sneak, 1st down Eagles. Up to the 32-yard line goes quarterback Jeremy Duran. He's a sophomore for these Mission Eagles. It's big 1st down yardage. Duran has 48 yards rushing on the season with 19 carries. His longest run has been 22 yards. 1st down and 10 from the 32. Right hash, Virial in motion, right to left. Duran hands it off to Anzaldúa, and Anzaldúa swallowed up by the Longhorn defense for about a 3-yard loss. 71 in on the stop. That's Robert Carrillo, the defensive tackle. 2nd down and 13 coming up. Ball back at the 29-yard line. About 15 seconds left in this 1st quarter. Longhorns on top, 7-0. Eagles just going to let this thing go to the 2nd quarter. That's what we'll do too. We'll take a timeout, end of quarter number 1 here this afternoon at Tom Landry Stadium.
For watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back here live at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium in Mission, Texas. Beautiful afternoon for football. As we begin the 2nd quarter of tonight's game. This afternoon's game. Eagles a 2nd and 13. Jeremy Duran rolls left, looking down the field with patience. And then he'll take it and run it out of bounds. And he gets his 3 yards back he lost on the last play. That'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 32-yard line for the Eagles. Ball on the right hash. Two wideouts wide right. Maldonado in the backfield to Duran's right. Duran from the gun. Pass play caught at the 40-yard line for the Mission Eagles by Sebastian Montes. And looks like Montes was about a 2 yards shy for the 1st down. 4th down and 2 coming up for the Eagles. Coach Detmer's going to keep his offense on the field and go for this one. As good as his defense is playing. 2 wideouts wide left. 2 backs in the I formation in the backfield. Flag on the play. It's a free play for the Mission Eagles. Duran throws it away. And they're going to get the United Longhorns for jumping off sides. And the 5-yard penalty should get them the 1st down. Good call there by Coach Detmer to keep his offense out there on the field and use a hard count there by Duran to draw the Longhorns off sides. That nets a 1st down and 10 for the Eagles at the 45-yard line. Ball on the left hash. 2 wideouts wide right. 1 back in the backfield. Duran under center. Handoff. That looks like the tight end, 88. The ball carrier. He's a big dude to bring down. He gets about 2 yards on the play. That's 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Mission Eagles after the 2-yard gain. Little in and around action there by the Eagles offense. Two wideouts wide left. Steve Virial wide right. And Detmer doesn't like something on his offense. He'll call timeout. We'll take 1-2. Longhorns lead it 7-0 with 11:12 remaining in the first half.
Hey, Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Good crowd on hand for the Eagles this afternoon, and a really good crowd on hand for the Longhorn fans here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium this afternoon, playing the 3rd game for the Bi-District Championship here in the city of Mission this weekend. Pioneer played a game last night, won their game over Southside from San Antonio, and the Mission Veterans Memorial Patriots, who also share this home field, lost their game last night over Corpus Christi Veterans. 2nd down and 8 for the Mission Eagles after the timeout. Jeremy Duran from the gun, straight drop back, throws it down the field looking for Virial, and he overthrew him at the 20-yard line. Virial had the step on his defender, Luis Gonzalez. And that ball just overthrown there by Duran. Bring up 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Mission Eagles. Anzaldua and Virial line up wide right. Man in motion, that's Maldonado out of the backfield. Duran, straight drop back, looks to the right, fires it. Pass nearly picked off there by Diego Gomez. Gomez got in front of that ball, and had he held on to the football, he would have took it to the house. Flag on the field back in front of the Longhorn bench. That's a false start on the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be a 3rd and long for the Mission Eagles. It's kind of the story we've seen this afternoon so far. It's been all defense, and the offenses for both of these squads are struggling. Mission Eagles did get all the way down to the United 6-yard line, weren't able to punch it in, and the defense picked off Duran in the end zone. And the only score of the game has been from the Longhorns defense, with a fumble picked up and ran back for a touchdown of about 30 yards. Duran on 3rd down and long, straight drop back, in pressure in the backfield, eludes one defender, trying to get away from another, and he gets away from him, throws it to Andrew Maldonado, and Maldonado up the field to the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. That's a big 1st down for the Mission Eagles. What a play there by the quarterback, Jeremy Duran, escaping 2 defenders and getting away and throwing the football to Andrew Maldonado, who was wide open near midfield, and getting a big 1st down. We've got an injury timeout on the field. A Longhorn is down. We'll take a timeout as well. This is Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
And the shaken up Longhorn gets up and he'll walk back to his sideline under his own power. That's Luis Gonzalez, who is down on the turf at around the 44-yard line. And the Mission Eagles, after the big offensive play from Duran to Andrew Maldonado, it's a first down and 10 Eagles at the Longhorn 34-yard line. Here in the second quarter with 10:46 remaining. Longhorns on top, 7-0. Eagles lined up on the left hash. Two wide receivers on the field. Duran from the center. He'll hand it off. This is Damian, the tailback, number 27, Cortez. And he gets a nice gain of about 5 on the play. Second down and 5. Now it looks like the Eagles have a little pep in their step on offense. After the 5-yard gain, ball put down on the 29. Second down and 5. Ball on the left hash. Virial wide left. Two wideouts wide right. Three wideouts wide right. One back in the backfield. From the gun is Duran. Duran under pressure. Eludes one defender and he can't get away as he's swallowed up by the Longhorns for the sack. Juan Gonzalez on the stop. Also Hector Benavides back there for the Longhorns. That's a huge defensive play by the Longhorns. And a huge loss there for the Eagles. Third down and 15 coming up. A 5-yard loss. Ball put down on the left hash on the 39. Trips right formation. Garcia, the tight end, lined up wide left. Duran rolls right, wants to throw it down the field. He's in pressure again, and he'll go down in the backfield at the 47-yard line. Longhorn Lupe Uriah in on the stop. And that's a big 4th and long, and the Longhorns defense comes up big just when you think there was life in the offense of the Mission Eagles. Here come the Longhorns on defense. It's been all a defensive battle here this afternoon so far. 4th down, low snap for the punter. High end over end kick by Rene Rodriguez will take a good Mission Eagle bounce. They'll down it on the 11-yard line. Wasn't pretty, but effective. And the Longhorn offense back out on the field this afternoon as they lead 7-0 here with 8:17 left in the first half of play. It's Texas high school football, week 12, the bi-district round of the state playoffs here in Mission, Texas. Glad to have you along this afternoon on Rio Sports Live, powered by Hacienda Ford. Trips left formation. Here's a handoff to Hurd. And this is a different running back now, and he'll be swallowed up in the backfield. Mission Eagle Ivan Chavez was there first to stop the ball carrier. That's J.D. Garcia. Second down and 10 coming up after the no gain. Trips left formation for Laredo United. One wide out, wide right. Garcia in the backfield with Huerta, the quarterback for the Longhorns. Huerta, straight drop back. He's got to get it away quickly. He's under pressure. Now he'll keep it. He'll run it left side up the sideline for a first down and more as he gets knocked out of bounds. Late hit. A flag coming in for a potential late hit against the Mission Eagles as Huerta goes out of bounds at the 29-yard line. And Jose Tovar may have got there a little too late. And that will so that turned into a plus 15 more yards for Laredo United. And they've got the ball now up to their own 41-yard line. And a first down and 10. 3 wideouts wide right. 1 to the left. Huerta in the gun. Hurd back in the game at tailback. And the Mission Eagles pressure coming in that time off a screen pass. Number 91 was in the face. That's Charles Schultz. He was in Huerta's face when he threw the football. Like a screen play trying to develop, and Huerta couldn't get the ball there. As he was staring down big number 91, Charles Schultz coming in off the defensive line, the left side of the line for the Mission Eagles. Second down and 10 from the left hash on the 41-yard line. Huerta throws it down the field, and he had a receiver and he couldn't get to him. Tanner Sanchez was wide open, but Huerta failed to connect. We've seen that so many times so far this afternoon. Sanchez and Huerta not able to make the connection. Third down and 10 coming up for Laredo United from the 41-yard line. 3 wideouts wide right. Huerta from the gun. Here comes the Eagles. Huerta gets rid of it quickly. Pass caught at midfield. Up the field to the 40 he goes, and he'll be tackled there. That's Ricky Chapa on the reception, and he loses a football, and the officials say the Eagles get it back. Eagles with a huge fumble recovery after the catch and run by Ricky Chapa. And a decline penalty against Laredo United for an illegal formation will certainly give the Mission Eagles the football back. And another turnover here this afternoon. 7-0 Longhorns lead here in the first half of play with 7:06 remaining here in the second quarter. Eagles with the football back on the 41-yard line. Two wideouts wide left. 2 backs in the backfield. Now Maldonado will split wide right. Duran, straight drop back, fires it. Pass caught by Rene Anzaldúa. And Anzaldúa gets up to the 36-yard line. Gain of about 4 on the play. Second down and 6 coming up for the Mission Eagles. This afternoon's game is being streamed on our Rio Sports Live Facebook page, our Twitter page, our YouTube channel, and the Roku app. Be sure you share our audio feed this afternoon with your friends on our social media platforms. Highlights of tonight's game coming up after the broadcast this evening. Here's a handoff up the middle. Nope, Duran will throw it right-hand side. Man open, and he missed him. He had Sebastian Montes wide open at around the 20-yard line, and he slightly overthrew him. Third down coming up for the Mission Eagles as the offensive woes continue to haunt the Eagles offensively. Third down and 7. Ball on the 44-yard line. Trips left formation. The tight end Garcia lined up wide right. Duran, straight drop back. Here comes the pressure by the Longhorns, and Duran sacked back at the 33-yard line by the Longhorns defense. Oscar Gomez in there on the stop, along with several other Longhorns. Juan Gonzalez on the stop as well. 4th down coming up, and the Eagles will punt this away. Rodriguez, the punter for the Eagles. Good snap. Good kick, high end over end kick by Rodriguez. Will take a bounce, and the Eagles will down it at the 34-yard line. We'll see Laredo United's offense back on the field when we come back.
Work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Right now at D-Tronics, you can add this boom and bass package to your ride for just $20 a week, and D-Tronics will install it for free. Low weekly payments at D-Tronics. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
D-Tronics.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. Right now, you can get the hottest new SUV on the market. It's the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer with up to $5,000 off plus 2.9% APR for 72 months. That makes for super low payments.
Hacienda has it.
Big turn of events this afternoon as the Laredo United Longhorns finally make a connection from the quarterback Huerta, connecting with his wide receiver Luz Leal for a 74-yard touchdown throw. And the Longhorns lead this one 14-0 here in the second quarter of this afternoon's ball game. And the kickoff team on the field for the Longhorns, Arnolfo Ortega will kick it away. Steve Villarreal back deep to receive, and he'll take it from the 10. Villarreal on the run back. Thought he lost the football, but he kept it. That'll be down at the 25-yard line. And the Mission Eagles offense back out on the field, down by 14. That pass play, we go back to that pass play by Laredo United. It's been there all afternoon. It's been right there. The quarterback Huerta has had a tough time connecting with his receivers this afternoon, but he finally dialed that one in to his wide receiver for a 74-yard touchdown throw. Two wideouts wide left for the Mission Eagles. From the 25-yard line, ball between the hash. Duran, the quarterback, back to throw, throws it to the right. Pass caught by Andrew Maldonado. Maldonado gets away from one defender and will get up to the 30-yard line for about a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5 coming up. These Mission Eagles just need to get something going offensively. They need to establish a drive and complete the drive. The closest they've gotten to the end zone was back in the first quarter when they got down to the 6-yard line. Two wideouts wide left. Second down and 5. Duran in the gun. Man in motion. That's Villarreal right to left. It's a fake handoff to Maldonado, and Duran throws it. Connects with Rene Anzaldúa for another Mission Eagle first down. Big pass play there from Duran to Anzaldúa. After a little misdirection in the backfield, And the Eagles have the ball in Longhorn territory at the 44-yard line. A lot of fans on hand here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium this afternoon on the Mission side of the field, and you feel the energy these fans are bringing. They're just ready to explode. They're ready to see their offense take this one down the field and score. Duran throws it to the right-hand side. Pass caught by the Mission Eagles, and here he goes down the field, the 20, the 10, the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Pass completed to Steve Virial, number 12, the senior wide receiver, and the Eagles offense strike for the first time this afternoon. It's a 14-6 ball game. Rodriguez to attempt the point after for the Eagles. 4:39 left in the first half of play here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. Rene Rodriguez's kick is up, and it's good. We've got a 14-7 ball game. Longhorns on top when we come back here on Rio Sports Live.
Downtown District in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Buy the proof you need if anything bad happens to your home or business. Right now, D-Tronics offers you camera protection for just $8.99 installed. Protect your life with high-performance cameras by D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
So it's a lot more noisy outside than it was earlier as the Mission Eagles offense strike. Duran with a big pass play to Steve Virial. And the Eagles offense puts up 7. It's a 14-7 ball game here this afternoon at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. Great turnout on both sides of the football field. Beautiful day outside, 71 degrees. Rene Rodriguez kicks this thing away. Be taken by the Longhorns at the 18-yard line. He'll sidestep a few defenders and return it all the way back to the 26-yard line, and a late flag comes in from the side judge. Here comes the call. It's an illegal block in the back against the Longhorns. So that'll move them backwards from the 27-yard line. Ball will go back to the 12. First down and 10, Laredo United. Last time their offense was on the field, Huerta finally hooked up with his wide receiver, Luz Leal, for 6 points. First down and 10, trips left formation. Huerta in the backfield. One wide out, split wide right. Huerta. Draw play up the middle with room to run. Here comes the quarterback. He's all the way to the 40, the 50, into Mission territory to the 30, the 25, the 20, and knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And a huge run play there by their quarterback, Huerta. Big time run there from the 12 all the way down to the other 12. How many yards is that, mathematicians? I can't think that fast. Was from the 17? 61 yards. Here's a handoff to Hurd around the left-hand side, and Hurd met hard after he got a couple of yards. So a 71-yard run there on that last play by the Laredo United quarterback, Guayo Huerta. Chavez in on the stop on Michael Hurd for the Mission Eagles. That'll be a second down and about 8 yards to go. for Laredo from the 9-yard line. Huerta throws it out to Hurd, and Hurd can't hang on. He lost the football. Looks like he wanted to turn and run with it before the ball got there. And it's a third down coming up for the Longhorns. Eagles keeping their defensive fresh. They bring 3 out, send in 3 more. Third down coming up. Third and about 7. Ball on the 9-yard line. Huerta throws it toward the end zone. And nobody home. His intended target was Eric De Los Santos, number 5. He was defended back there by Julio Reyes. But again, De Los Santos and Huerta not on the same page as Huerta threw it outside. De Los Santos was running toward the inside. And it's a 4th down, and it looks like the kicking unit will come out on the field, and they'll try a field goal here on 4th down. This will be about a, well, I suppose a 26-yard attempt. High snap, kick is put down, it's up, and it is good. And the Longhorns kick a field goal of 26 yards. It's now 17-7. They lead by 10 with 3:17 left in the first half of play this afternoon at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium.
Offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Back here at Tom Landry Stadium, Steve Virial will go back deep to receive along with Taj Jones. Ortega will kick it away as the Longhorns lead 17-7. It's been quiet all afternoon, and finally here late in the second quarter, both offenses have woken up and started moving the football down the field. Seen some big runs and big pass plays. Here's the ball taken by the Eagles, will be brought all the way back to the 27-yard line by Jones. And Jeremy Duran, the sophomore quarterback, brings his offense back out on the field. This is Duran's second year at the helm. He saw time last year as a freshman for these Mission Eagles. Mission Eagles district champions, and they share that crown with the McAllen Memorial Mustangs and the PSJA Bears in 36A. First down and 10, 3 wideouts wide left. Virial in motion, left to right. Duran fakes the handoff, rolls right. He'll keep this, and Duran takes off, gets to midfield, and he'll slide down for a first down for the Mission Eagles into Longhorn territory. You can feel the excitement in this stadium. They're just ready to see something else big from this Mission Eagle offense. Four wide receivers on the field, 1st and 10 from the 49. Duran, straight drop back, under pressure, and he'll be knocked down back at the 44-yard line. After pressure got to him, he tried to elude that pressure. He couldn't get away. Second down and 15 for the Mission Eagles. Ball back at the 44-yard line. Right hash, 2 wideouts wide left. That's Montes and Virial. Duran under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's a handoff to Anzaldúa, and Anzaldúa, no gain on the play. He'll be dropped for a loss. Tackle made by United Longhorn Hector Benavides, a linebacker. We've got an injury timeout on the field, an Eagle down on the 41. We'll take a timeout too. This is Texas High School football on Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Alejandro Franco, big offensive lineman, walks off the turf under his own power. Third down and long for the Eagles from their own 43. Three wideouts, wide right. Duran rolls right, reverse play, back the other way to Steve Virial. Virial in trouble in the backfield, and he can't get away as Longhorns are there waiting, and they'll tackle him for no gain on the play. 54 in on the stop for Laredo United. That is Juan M. Gonzalez. And we've got a timeout on the field. At the fourth down coming up. 1:52 remaining in the first half of play here this afternoon, and what has been a defensive struggle, it's turned into some offense here in the second quarter. Don't miss the UIL Football State Championships on December 18th through the 21st at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. This afternoon's game is an audio presentation on Rio Sports Live, powered by Hacienda Ford. We'll have highlights posted on our social media platforms of this game after the football game this afternoon. Rene Rodriguez will punt it away from his own 42-yard line. Low snap. Rodriguez pulls it up. Good punt there by Rodriguez. Will take a Mission Eagle bounce, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback. And United's offense back out onto the field with 1:44 remaining in the first half of football action here this afternoon. It's a bi-district playoff game between the Mission Eagles and the Laredo United Longhorns, and the winner of this game will meet the San Benito Greyhounds next weekend in the area round of the playoffs. Looking at this District 36A that the Mission Eagles are members of, McAllen Memorial won their game last night against Laredo United South. The PSJA Bears lost last night to the Eagle Pass Eagles in a comeback victory by the Eagles. On first down, Huerta throws it, pass caught by number 12, who'll take it to the house for the touchdown. Laredo United, an 80-yard touchdown throw by the quarterback Huerta completes to Ricky Chapa for the touchdown, Laredo United. And that ball wasn't pretty when it left Huerta's hands, but he got it to his wide receiver, and who cares how that pass looked? That's 6 points for Laredo United. Here's the point after attempt by Ortega. The kick is up, and it is good. And we now have a 24-7 ball game here in the second quarter with 1:38 remaining here in the first half of play in Mission, Texas. Back in a moment.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. Right now, you can get the hottest new SUV on the market. It's the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer with up to $5,000 off plus 2.9% APR for 72 months. That makes for super low payments.
Hacienda has it.
Steve Virial back deep to receive the kickoff from Ortega here this afternoon as Laredo United's offense strikes again. Their quarterback, Huerta, with 2,870 yards on the season so far. Makes a connection there with his wide receiver, Ricky Chapa, for the touchdown. Here's a kickoff taken by Virial from the 5, and Virial will run it back. Left side, he's still on his feet, gets up to the 30-yard line, to the 40, and he hurdles up near the 45-yard line as he pushed out of bounds, and great run by the senior, Steve Virial. Virial will go down on the sideline as he's shaken up. And the offense out on the field for the Mission Eagles to try to make something happen here before the end of the half. They've got 1:28 left, and they trail 24-7. First down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Handoff to Maldonado, and Maldonado runs tough. Gets maybe 7 yards on the play, will be tackled at midfield, brought down by Longhorn Juan Gonzalez. Be second down and 3. No huddle offense for Mission Eagles. Pass caught at the 49-yard line. Up the field he goes to the 40. That is Jose Cortez for a Mission Eagle. First down. Mission in the no huddle offense. The 2-minute drill. The 1:03 remaining in the first half of play. First down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Duran back to throw. Throws it left side. And Cortez catches the ball, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Second down and about 5 coming up for the Eagles. Ball on the left hash at the 33-yard line. Garcia and Virial wide right. Anzaldúa and Cortez wide left. Here's a handoff to Andrew Maldonado. Nope, Duran will keep it. Duran will run left. He'll get up the field and go down at the 24-yard line. And he got the first down for the Eagles. Clock will continue to run with 51 seconds remaining here in the half. Eagles with the football, left hash on the Longhorn 24. 3 wide receivers on the field. Here's a handoff. Nope, Duran will keep it and use Maldonado as a blocker, and he'll get down to the 21-yard line. And we've got a timeout on the field called by the Mission Eagles. Their final timeout of the first half of play here this afternoon. It's been defense all along till about the second quarter, and then the offense for the Laredo United Longhorns woken up, and their quarterback, Jose Guayo Huerta, has made connections with wide receivers Luz Leal and Ricky Chapa for a pair of touchdowns, and also a field goal there by Ortega from 26 yards out has given their team a 24-7 lead over the Mission Eagles. And throw in a 30-yard fumble recovery and run back by the Longhorn defense for 7 more points on top of that. So beautiful afternoon for football here in deep South Texas. A light breeze coming in out of the east. 72 degrees our temperature outside. Second down, 6 yards to go for the Eagles from the 21-yard line. Duran takes the snap, rolls right, looks down the field, fires it toward the end zone. Pass caught for the touchdown by Steve Virial. Steve Virial, the senior wide receiver, one of the leaders on this offense, catching a big pass there from Duran and making a big play when the Eagles needed one. And the Eagles on the board again with 30 seconds remaining in the half. Rodriguez comes out to kick the point after. Duran will hold. Here's a snap. Kick is up. It is good. 24-14 ball game. 30 seconds remaining in the first half of play here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium in Mission, Texas.
Yeah, at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Longhorns back deep to receive. Tanner Sanchez and Rene Hernandez to receive Rene Rodriguez's kick at the 40-yard line. You got to wonder, did we leave too much time for the Longhorns? They've been able to run down the field on one play. They've been able to throw it down the field on another play. Starting to be a wild afternoon on offense for both of these teams late in the second quarter here. 30 seconds left. Here's the kick by Rodriguez. It'll be fair caught by Rene Hernandez. Guess he couldn't fair catch that. The Eagles had to down him, and they did it gingerly by just wrapping him up. I saved that one for the highlight reel. He's just up there waving in the air like, fair catch. It's a fair catch. But ball spotted at the 14-yard line. First down and 10 for the Laredo United Longhorns. They lead the Mission Eagles 24-14 with about 29 seconds left in the second quarter of this afternoon's ball game. From the 14-yard line, 3 wideouts wide left. Huerta in the backfield. A flag on the play and a delay of game penalty called on Laredo United. We'll move them back to the 9-yard line. First down and 15, Laredo United from their own 9. 29 seconds left in the half. Huerta back to throw. He'll be sacked in the end zone for the safety. Eagles defense coming up big, courtesy of big number 43, Dante Lopez. What a play by the Eagles defense when they needed some momentum. Lopez gave him a shot in the arm. It is now a 24-16 ball game. Longhorns ahead by 8, but Mission Eagles with the momentum here very late in the first half of play. 23 seconds left here in the first half. Big play there by the Eagles defense, keeping their crowd into this game, and what a turnout this afternoon from Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. I don't know if you've ever been here since they revamped this stadium, but it's a very nice facility now. You've got people lined up from the press box all the way down to the field, and it's a long ways up. If you got to climb those stairs from the bottom to the top, you'll need a rest area about halfway in between. Well, at least I will. Lots of folks here this afternoon supporting their Mission Eagles. Steve Virial And Jones back deep at the 25-yard line to receive Ortega's kick from the 20-yard line. Ortega kicks a deep ball, will be taken by the Eagles at the 42-yard line by Montes. That's Cortez correction. He'll bring it up to the 50-yard line. And the Eagles offense on the field with an opportunity here with 18 seconds left in the half. An opportunity to try to do something and capitalize on this and add to that safety. First down and 10 from the Longhorn 49-yard line. Three wideouts wide left. Steve Virial wide right. Duran from the gun. Rolls right, fires it, caught. The 41-yard line by Virial. For an Eagle first down. That'll be a yard shy, 2nd and 1 coming up. Ball on the 40-yard line. Virial got out of bounds and stopped the clock with 14 seconds left in the first half. 2nd and 1, 3 wideouts. 2 wideouts, wide left, 1 to the right. Duran in the gun. Back to throw. Heads up the field, draw play, and Duran gets up to the 31-yard line. And the Eagles have no timeouts. They have to stop the clock. And Duran will stop the clock with 5 seconds left in the second quarter. And it looks like Rene Rodriguez will come out to try to kick a field goal. This will be a 49-yard attempt by the place kicker, Rene Rodriguez. Jeremy Duran, the quarterback, will hold. 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ball on the right hash. 49-yard attempt by Rene Rodriguez. The kick is on its way, and it is no good. It hit the crossbar. And it is halftime at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium as the Mission Eagles go into the half with the momentum. They trail the Laredo United Longhorns 24-16. Back in a moment.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Right now at D-Tronics, you can get this Kenwood multimedia player that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for just $10 a week. Low weekly payments at D-Tronics. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
D-Tronics.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Inside a top-secret, highly classified government laboratory, an experimental killer virus has breached containment. You and your team have 60 minutes to find the antivirus. Book your adventure today at TrappedRGV.com.
Hi, we're Robert Dulles, Favorite Cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Sherryland Rattlers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Imagine watching your favorite movie or sporting event on a 100-inch screen right in the comfort of your living room. See the big picture with great sound. Get a theater installed in your home today for just $29.99. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, we're PSJ Southwest Javelinas, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Jay's up!
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Right now at D-Tronics, you can add this boom and bass package to your ride for just $20 a week, and D-Tronics will install it for free. Low weekly payments at D-Tronics. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Welcome back here. It's halftime at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. The Mission Eagles trail the United Longhorns from Laredo, Texas, 24-16. And it's been a defensive slugfest here in the first half of the ball game. But the Laredo United Longhorns opening it up offensively. Just visiting with Andrew McCullough of RGVSports.com, telling me that offensively on the ground, the Longhorns have 79 yards, and Huerta had a 71-yard run. So it's been all Huerta offensively on the ground for the Longhorns. The Longhorns had some breaks defensively. They had a fumble recovery picked up and run in for a touchdown. They've had some huge pass plays to a pair of wide receivers, Luz Leal and Ricky Chapa. And the Mission Eagles have woken up offensively, and they've made some big plays. Jeremy Duran finding Steve Virial for a pair of touchdowns this afternoon. So, again, it's been and then the big safety there, the tackle made by Dante Lopez to bring down the quarterback for the United Longhorns, Huerta, in the end zone for the safety. And that brings us to 24-16 at halftime. Halftime performances going on the field right now. It's an audio broadcast of Rio Sports Live this afternoon, powered by Hacienda Ford. 107 and McCall Road in Edinburgh. And don't miss the UIL Football State Championship happening December 18th through the 21st at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tickets are available to purchase through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. We'll be back. It's halftime here on Rio Sports Live.
Visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Rodney the Huskies, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or, how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, we're Brownsville veterans, and thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Cameras provide the proof you need if anything bad happens to your home or business. Right now, D-Tronics offers you camera protection for just $8.99 installed. Protect your life with high-performance cameras by D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a fun buying process, and customer service like no other. Right now, you can get a 2019 Ford Expedition with 0 interest for 72 months. Along with those super low monthly payments, you get $2,000 in bonus cash. Come see the difference today at Hacienda Ford. Hacienda has it.
Hacienda has it.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
It is halftime here on Rio Sports Live. The Mission Eagles trail the United Longhorns from Laredo, Texas, 24-16. As the Eagles' mighty marching band's out on the field performing in front of their home crowd. And it's been a great afternoon for football. You can't beat this weather outside. It is sunny and clear and 72 degrees outside here in Mission, Texas at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. The third playoff game to be played here in the city of Mission this weekend. It's week 12 of Texas high school football, the bi-district championship round here on Rio Sports Live. The winner of today's game will meet the Greyhounds from San Benito. That game will be next weekend in the area round, to be arranged, of course, depending on who wins this game this afternoon. We'll be back with more coming up here at halftime from Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium.
Is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito. Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce. Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order, handmade tortillas daily, breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Welcome back to halftime here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. Our score, the Laredo United Longhorns 24, the Mission Eagles 16. Mission Eagles, a member of District 36A, sharing the district championship with the PSJA Bears, who lost last night against the Eagle Pass Eagles at home in a big comeback win by the Eagles. So they're out of the playoffs. The Nicky Roll Warriors play a game tonight in Laredo. They take on Alexander. That's a 6 p.m. kickoff tonight from Laredo. And the McAllen Memorial Mustangs, they won their game last night And they will play the winner of who, Andrew? Laredo Memorial, McAllen Memorial. Winner of the Weslaco Los Fresnos game being played tonight here in the RGV. So Rowe and Memorial and Mission all to be determined. Can they get past this bi-district round? Memorial has done it. Can Mission and Rowe do it? We'll find out later on this evening, but the Mission Eagles trail this Laredo team by 8 points, and they had the momentum going into halftime. Can they keep that up into the third quarter? We'll find out when we come back here on Rio Sports Live.
In San Benito is Main Street Boutique, a perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service, the experience like no other. And right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, the 2019 Ford F-150 pickup with 0 interest for 72 months plus $1,000 in bonus cash. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son.
Oh.
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Texas who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play, and you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Imagine watching your favorite movie or sporting event on a 100-inch screen right in the comfort of your living room. See the big picture with great sound. Get a theater installed in your home today for just $29.99. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. I'm J.R. Gully alongside with my son John Fuentes. Week 12 of Texas high school football in the second half of this afternoon's ball game between the Mission Eagles and the Laredo United Longhorns. It's a 24-16 ball game as the Longhorns lead, but Mission had the momentum going into the halftime with a touchdown, then a safety. So let's see what happens here as we open up the third quarter of play. Andrew McCullough said that first drive of this game coming out of the chute here will determine the rest of the game. And I kind of believe that the way things have gone this afternoon. It's been a defensive slugfest for about a quarter and a half, and then the offenses have been able to open up. The quarterback of the Longhorns had a 71-yard scamper for a touchdown earlier. He has 79 yards. The entire offense has 79 rushing yards for the Longhorns on the evening. The quarterback has 71. And he's been able to make a couple of pass connections to a pair of wide receivers, Luz Liao and Ricky Chapa. And Jeremy Duran has connected twice with his wide receiver, Steve Virial. And Dante Lopez had a safety in the end zone when he sacked the quarterback, Huerta. So the Mission Eagles have 16 points. And here's Ortega to kick it away. Virial back deep to receive along with Jones for the Mission Eagles. Deep end over end kick will be taken by Steve Virial from the 10-yard line, and Virial brings it out past the 20, the 30, the 40. Virial to midfield, still on his feet, down to the 38-yard line, and the Mission Eagles will have a big 1st and 10 in Longhorn territory. What a job there by Steve Virial, having a great game, possibly his last football game here as a senior for the Mission Eagles on this field, playing lights out tonight, or this afternoon rather. 1st down and 10 Eagles. Ball put down on the right hash on the 37-yard line. Two wideouts wide left. Goes Cortez and Jones. Andrew Maldonado in the backfield along with Rene Anzaldúa. Duran under center. Man in motion, that's Jones from left to right. Handoff to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa with running room. Crosses the 35, taken down at the 32-yard line. Tackle made by Longhorn Juan Gonzalez. Second down and 6 coming up after the 4-yard gain by Anzaldúa. Ball put down on the 33-yard line. Steve Virial lines up wide left. Ball on the right hash. Second down. Man in motion, that's Anzaldúa. Here's a pass to Anzaldúa, and Anzaldúa couldn't hang on to the football. Duran threw it right to him. Anzaldúa couldn't get turned around to make the catch. Third down and 6 yards to go coming up for the Mission Eagles. From the Longhorn 33-yard line after Steve Virial took the opening kickoff of the second half deep into Longhorn territory. Two wideouts wide right. That's Garcia and Virial. Now Virial motions back right to left. Duran, handoff to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa up the middle. And he's met by several Longhorns at the line of scrimmage. Juan Gonzalez in on the stop for Laredo United. And now we have a fourth down for the Mission Eagles. And the Eagles offense will remain on the field. Fourth down and 6. Ball on the 32-yard line, right hash. Two wideouts wide left, two to the right. Anzaldúa from the gun. Correction, this is Duran from the gun. Draw play, Duran, and he'll go nowhere as he's stopped at the 36-yard line, and Laredo United will hold on defense and force the ball over on downs. Great run back by Virial, but offense couldn't muster up a drive with great field position, and the ball will go back over on downs with 10:29 remaining in the third quarter. Eagles trail by 8 points. First down and 10, United from the 36-yard line. Two wideouts wide right. Fumble on the play as a snap could not get to Huerta. And it looks like Hurd, the tailback, jumped on the football. Correction, that's 14 in. That's J.D. Garcia making a big play there for the Longhorns just to get the ball back. And we have a penalty on the play, and the Longhorns are going backwards. It's a 5-yard penalty. Ball put down at the 36-yard line. First down and 15, Longhorns. Huerta throws it to the right. Pass over his intended target, Ricky Chapa, at the 36-yard line. Chapa took a shot there from Ivan Chavez, the defender on the play. Second down and 15 coming up after the incompleted pass. Ball on the 36-yard line. This afternoon's game being streamed on our Rio Sports Live Facebook page, our Twitter page, YouTube, and the Roku app. Three wideouts wide right. Huerta throws it. Deep ball to the right-hand side. Pass out of the hands of his intended receiver, Tanner Sanchez. The pass was there. Sanchez couldn't hang on. And that'll bring up third down and 15 for the Longhorns. So back to the first quarter we go here in the third quarter. Lots of third and longs. Trips right formation. Wide receiver split left. Huerta under pressure in the backfield. And they're trying to get a screen pass going. It's not there. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. That pass intended for Garcia out in the flat on a screen play. And the Eagles defense will force the Longhorns to punt this one away. De Los Santos back to punt. Villarreal back deep to receive at his 35-yard line. Movement on the line. Here's the kick. And that will take a Longhorn bounce and will be downed at the 44-yard line, but we have a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be offsides against the Eagles, but shouldn't really make a difference. They may have to re-kick this. As we wait the call from the official. Five-yard penalty called on Mission Eagle Fabian Ahumada. And they'll replay the fourth down, so the punt team will stay on the field and re-kick this one. Villarreal back deep to receive at his 35-yard line. De Los Santos will kick it for the Longhorns. Longhorns 24, Mission Eagles 16 here in the third quarter this afternoon from Mission, Texas. Good snap. De Los Santos punts it away. It's a low line drive kick. Will take a Mission Eagle bounce at the 42-yard line, and Laredo will down it at the 39. So the Eagles offense back out on the field with 9:51 remaining in the third quarter of play. See if Jeremy Duran and company can establish some sort of drive here in the second half of tonight's game in their second offensive possession of the third quarter. 1st and 10. Ball on the left hash at the 39-yard line. Villarreal and Cortez split wide right. Andrew Maldonado and Anzaldúa in the backfield. Duran under center. First down, handoff to Anzaldúa, and Anzaldúa over the right guard gets about 2 yards. Tackle made by the linebacker, Oscar Gomez. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain. Sebastian Montes running in the play for the Eagles. Garcia, the tight end, will line up wide right. Anzaldúa will join him. 2 wideouts wide left. Duran from the shotgun with Maldonado to his right. Duran, straight drop back. He'll run right, then he'll throw it. Quick throw to the 49-yard line. That's a flag on the field back at the 35-yard line for a holding call on the Mission Eagles. That will nullify that pass play. Offensive lineman Isaac Moya will get a holding call called on him. That's a big penalty on the Eagles, and that will set them back 10 yards. They'll put the ball down at about the 31-yard line between the hash marks. 2nd down and long, about 20 yards for the Mission Eagles. Garza wide left with Anzaldúa. Steve Villarreal wide right. Maldonado in the backfield. Duran in shotgun formation. Back to throw. Throws it to the right to Villarreal. Villarreal catches it complete at the 38-yard line. Tackle there made by Laredo United Longhorn Hector Benavides. And they make up 10 yards. It's 3rd and 10 now for the Eagles from the 39-yard line. Cortez wide right, Villarreal wide left. Garcia, the tight end. On the left side, Anzaldúa out in the flat. Here's a throw from Duran looking for Steve Villarreal, and Jeremy and Steve weren't on the same page that time, so it's a 4th down for the Eagles, and the Eagles punt team will come out. Rene Rodriguez will punt it away. to the Longhorns. Rene Hernandez back at the 28-yard line. 8:12 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Good snap. Kick is up. High, deep kick. We'll take a Laredo bounce, and we'll be down at the 30-yard line. So the Longhorns back out on the field when we come back on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Rio Grande City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
On first down and 10, Huerta hands it off to his running back. That's Hurd, and Hurd runs to the right. No gain on the play. He'll be dropped for a yard loss by the Mission Eagles. Second down and 11 coming up. Two wideouts wide left for the Longhorns, two to the right. Huerta in the gun. Back to throw, looks left. In trouble. Huerta will go down in the backfield. He's sacked by the Mission Eagles. 54 in on the stop. Hugo Valladoluna. Several other Eagles back in there on that play. Fabian Ahumada and a few others. Third down and about 15 coming up after the sack. Trips left formation now for Laredo. Ball on the 25-yard line. Huerta back to throw. In trouble. He'll be sacked in the backfield again by the Eagles back at the 17-yard line. Courtesy of Justin Soto. And the Mission Eagles defense holds big time and forces a fourth down. And the Laredo United punt team back out on the field. 6:33 remaining in the third quarter. Jeremy Durand back deep to receive. Correction, that's Steve Villarreal back deep at the 46. Here's the punt by the Longhorns. Villarreal will let it bounce, and it'll take an Eagle bounce back the other way, and the Eagles will have great field position in Longhorn territory at the 41-yard line. So it's another defensive battle here in the third quarter this afternoon for bi-district playoffs. Week 12 of Texas high school football. The winner of this game takes on the San Benito Greyhounds. Four wide receivers on the field for quarterback Jeremy Durand. First and 10 Mission Eagles from the 41-yard line. Left hash. Villarreal in motion, left to right. Handoff to Andrew Maldonado. Maldonado has running room, gets up to the 30, down to the 26-yard line. Andrew Maldonado and a first down for the Eagles. Maldonado stopped there by Hector Benavides, the linebacker, but Maldonado used his offensive line and used his patience, allowed those linemen to get on their blockers and create those gaps and those seams, and he picked a hole and he ran through it. That's a first down and 10 Eagles on the 26-yard line. Left hash. Durand with two backs in the backfield. He'll go straight back, throws it toward the end zone, connects with Steve Villarreal for the touchdown. Mission Eagles. What a play there by the sophomore. With two backs in the backfield, what appeared to be a run formation. The Mission Eagles offense are going to stay out on the field and go for the two-point conversion to make this a tied ball game. It's 24-22. The Eagles offense remains on the field and will go for two. Villarreal wide left. Cortez wide right. Anzaldúa, the running back in the backfield. Jeremy Durant. Direct snap to Anzaldúa. He'll toss it back the other way to Maldonado, who will throw it in the end zone, and it's no good. And it will remain a 24-22 ball game. The Eagles add more to their side of the scoreboard. We'll be right back here on Rio Sports Live.
We are the Rangers. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Right now at D-Tronics, you can get this Kenwood multimedia player that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for just $10 a week. Low weekly payments at D-Tronics. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
D-Tronics.
Back here live at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. It's a 2-point ball game as the Longhorns lead 24-22. But the Eagles with a touchdown. Steve Virial with his third touchdown reception of the afternoon from quarterback Jeremy Durant brings the Eagles to 22 points. First down and 10 for the Longhorns now. Ball will be put down at the 25-yard line between the hashes. 5:26 remaining in the third quarter of play. Virial does not have big numbers on the year. He's got 19 receptions for 293 yards, but very effective so far this afternoon. First down and 10. Huerta back to throw with time. Throws it over the middle and had a receiver, but missed him. Ricky Chapa was wide open. Had two mission defenders colliding with each other at the 45-yard line. We've seen those passes this afternoon by Huerta to his wide receivers. He hasn't really been to connect them. A lot of overthrown balls this afternoon. Second down and 10 coming up for Laredo United. There was a penalty on the play. A holding call against the United will bring them backwards 10 yards, so it's first down and 20. Ball on the 15-yard line. Three wideouts wide left. One split wide right. Fake handoff. Pass caught by the wide receiver, Tanner Sanchez, and Sanchez brought down by the Mission Eagles, Ivan Chavez, at the 19-yard line. Ball put down on the 20-yard line now. Second down and 15 coming up after the 5-yard pass play by the Longhorns. Three wideouts wide right. De Los Santos split wide left. Huerta back to throw. Throws it to the right. Connects with his receiver once again, and he'll be wrapped up. That's Tanner Sanchez on the reception. Taken down by Mission Eagle Luis Briceño. Third down coming up. About 3rd and 5 for the Longhorns from the 29-yard line. Ball on the left hash, trips right formation. Longhorn coaches changing the play. Hurd in the backfield will go in motion. Huerta, it's picked off by the Mission Eagles. Eagles will pick the ball off. That is 28 on the interception, Luis Briceño, and the Eagles have the ball back. First down and 10 Eagles at the Longhorn 38-yard line. 4:02 remaining in the third quarter of play. Eagles trail the Longhorns by 2. First down and 10. Virial And Cortez lined up wide left. Andrew Maldonado in the backfield. Jeremy Duran under center. Toss play to Andrew Maldonado. Maldonado runs it to the right. And Maldonado gets a big chunk of yardage, about 4 yards there on the play. It'll be a second down and 6 yards to go coming up. Timeout on the field for an injured Eagle. We'll take a timeout too. This is Texas High School Football Week 12 of the Bi-District Playoffs on Rio Sports Live.
Visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or, how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Damian Cortez was the injured Eagle. Walked off the field under his own power. Second down and 5 coming up. Ball on the right hash at the 33-yard line for the Eagles. Duran, straight drop back. Throws it to the left. Caught by Anzaldua at the 29, and Anzaldua will take it inside the 25 and out of bounds at around the 22-yard line for the Mission Eagle first down. Here in the third quarter, Eagles trail by 2 with 3:37 remaining in the third quarter of play. First down and 10 Eagles at the Longhorn 26. Villarreal and Garza wide right. Maldonado in the backfield. He'll get the toss play. Maldonado runs it right-hand side, powers his way down to the 22-yard line. Takes several Longhorn defenders to make the stop on the play. Be second down and about 6 yards to go coming up. Ball on the 21-yard line. Left hash. Eagles will send Cortez wide right, Villarreal wide left. Maldonado and Anzaldua in the backfield. Duran under center. Villarreal in motion left to right. Fake handoff to Anzaldua. Duran rolls right. Connects with Andrew Villarreal. Villarreal, correction, that's Andrew Maldonado. Will get out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And that's another Eagle first down. So the Eagles mustering up some offense here in the third quarter. Running some time off the clock and making some drives. And now they're at the Longhorn 15-yard line. Ball on the right hash. Sebastian Montes and Steve Villarreal wide left. Anzaldua gets the handoff from Duran. Anzaldua runs into a defender, and he'll be tackled by Longhorn Robert Carrillo, the defensive tackle, after he got a couple of yards on the play. Second down and 8 coming up. Ball on the 14-yard line for the Eagles. Two wide receivers wide left for the Mission Eagles. Ball between the hashes from the 14-yard line. Duran under center. Fake handoff to Anzaldúa. He'll throw it to Andrew Maldonado, and Maldonado ran the same play they ran earlier, and he'll get all the way down to the 5-yard line. Pass very effective this evening for the Mission Eagles. It's a first down and 10 for the Eagles at the Longhorn 5-yard line, with 1:43 remaining in the third quarter. Cortez and Villarreal wide left. The ball spotted on the right hash. Anzaldúa, Maldonado in the backfield. Maldonado with the football on the run, trying to turn the corner, and he'll make it to the 4-yard line. Good tackle there made by Jack Sanchez of the Longhorns. Gain of 1 on the play, second down and goal coming up for the Mission Eagles. Coach Detmer gives his quarterback, Jeremy Duran, the play. Sends Sebastian Montes wide left. Villarreal to the right. Ball on the right hash from the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Handoff to Damian Cortez, and Cortez gets to about the 3-yard line, and the Longhorn defense all over Cortez. Stop there made by Danny Gonzalez of the Longhorns. Third down and 3 coming up for the Mission Eagles. Clock ticking away with 27 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Garza and Villarreal wide left. Cortez and Maldonado in the backfield. Garcia in motion left to right. Duran takes a snap, fake handoff to Cortez, throws it back the other way to Cortez, and he overthrew him. Fourth down. Cortez was wide open, and Duran didn't get it to him, so the field goal team will come out for the Eagles and try to kick the short field goal. This will be a 20-yard attempt for the kicker, Rene Rodriguez, who was good earlier from 26 yards out in the first half. Duran will hold. Good snap, good hold, good kick. It's up, it's good. And the Eagles take the lead. It's 25-24. As the quarter expires, we'll be back with the fourth quarter of this afternoon's ball game when we return here on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Back here live at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium, audio coverage on Rio Sports Live in Week 12 of Texas high school football, powered by Hacienda Ford, University Drive and McCall Road in Edinburgh, where you can buy the F-150 truck at Hacienda Ford with 0% interest for 72 months. Hacienda Ford, University Drive and McCall Road in Edinburgh. Rene Rodriguez will kick it off to the Laredo United Longhorns. Tanner Sanchez back deep to receive at his 11-yard line. It's a deep end-over-end kick. It'll be taken by the Longhorns at the 20-yard line. This is Rene Hernandez. Hernandez makes a couple of spin moves, and he'll be taken down at the 29-yard line by Mission Eagle Angel Saldana Castaneda. As we start the fourth quarter of this afternoon's ball game, it's a one-point ball game, a one-point lead by the Mission Eagles after the field goal from Rodriguez, 25-24. Rodriguez 2 for 2 this afternoon. One good from 26, the other good from 20. And the Eagles take the lead 25-24 in this bi-district championship game this afternoon from Tom Landry Hall of Fame Stadium. First down and 10, 3 wide receivers on the field for Huerta. Huerta in trouble, and he'll go down in the backfield, and he's sacked by Dante Lopez. That D-line of the Mission Eagles. Coach Detmer pulling some plays out of Buddy Ryan's old defense. Just pressure the quarterback. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Second down and 15 coming up for the Longhorns. Trips left formation. Ball on the right hash at the 23-yard line. Huerta from the gun. Back to throw. Here come the Eagles. And the ball is knocked down by Justin Soto. That'll bring up third down and 15, and here comes that stingy Eagle defense we've been talking about all year long. Third down and 15 here in the fourth quarter for the Laredo United Longhorns on their own 23-yard line. 4 wide receivers on the field. Huerta in the gun. Back to throw, looking left, fires it over the middle. Pass will be caught by the wide receiver, Eric De Los Santos. He'll be about 5 yards shy of the first down. Ball put down on the 34-yard line, left hash. Fourth down and 5 coming up for the Longhorns, and the punt team will hit the field for Laredo United. Steve Villarreal back deep to receive this one. From around the 30-yard line, Eric De Los Santos is the punter. 10:30 remaining in the game. Eagles lead by 1 point, 25-24. Good snap there. De Los Santos kicks it away. Villarreal will take it at the 33-yard line. And then a great job by the special teams unit of Laredo United. Tristan Vela and Ricky Chapa in on the tackle. And the offense back out on the field for the Mission Eagles. With 10:25 remaining in the fourth quarter of this afternoon's ball game. Again, highlights coming up of this game. We'll post those on our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, after the football game this afternoon. But it's audio coverage of Texas high school football here on Rio Sports Live, powered by Hacienda Ford. First down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Ball on the left hash for the Eagles. Man in motion, that's Cortez. Handoff to Maldonado. Maldonado with some running room. Gets about 3 yards on the play up to the 34-yard line. And we have an injury timeout on the field for an injured Longhorn on the turf. We'll take a timeout as well. This is Rio Sports Live.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order. Handmade tortillas daily. Breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're PJ Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Go!
Be extra thankful VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Pass play from Duran out to Rene Anzaldúa in the flat. Will bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Mission Eagles. Ball on the 38-yard line, left hash. 2 wideouts wide right for the Eagles. That's Garza and Anzaldúa. Villarreal in motion. Left to right, fake handoff to Maldonado, and Duran will keep this one himself and get the 1st down for the Mission Eagles up to the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10 Eagles. Ball between the hashes. 8:50 remaining in the game. Eagles lead by 1 point. Cortez will line up wide right with Steve Villarreal. Maldonado in the backfield. Duran under center. Cortez and Garcia motion right to left. Here's a handoff to Maldonado. Maldonado looking for some running room, and great job defensively there by the Laredo United Longhorn, Rene Hernandez, making the stop on the play, stretching the field, and catching Maldonado at his knees to bring him down. It's really the only way you can tackle Andrew Maldonado when he gets going downhill is to hit him at the knees. Good size running back. 2 wideouts wide right for the Eagles. Man in motion, that's Maldonado. He'll get the pass from Duran, and Maldonado sidesteps the defender and gets down for 1st down to the 45-yard line. Maldonado brought down there by the Longhorns, Alejandro Salazar. 1st down and 10, the Mission Eagles, and you hear these fans here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium cheering on their Eagles. 1st down and 10 Eagles from the 45. Villarreal wide left. Duran under center. Villarreal in motion back left to right. He'll hand it off to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa up the field between the guards for a gain of about 4 yards to the 41-yard line. He's tackled there by Mauricio Hernandez. And that's a 2nd down and 6 yards to go coming up. With 7 minutes left in this game, the Eagles ball control offense working the clock. Cortez and Villarreal wide left. Anzaldúa and Maldonado in the backfield. Duran from the gun. Fakes it to Anzaldúa. Back to throw. Deep ball down the field. Just outside the hands of Cortez. It's incomplete at the 3-yard line. Cortez had a step on his defender. Duran laid it out there for him, and it was just outside the left hand of Cortez. He couldn't bring it in. 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Mission Eagles from the 41-yard line. Villarreal wide right. Montes wide left. Man in motion, that's Anzaldúa. Duran back to throw, throws it to the right. Looking for Villarreal. And Villarreal and Duran not on the same page on that last play. Now we'll bring up a 4th down for the Mission Eagles. You got to wonder if that drive will come back and haunt them, as the punter, Rene Rodriguez, will come back out, kick this one away to the Longhorns. Rene Hernandez back deep to receive for Laredo United. Low snap. Rodriguez gets it off. And the Eagles will down it at the half-yard line. What a job there. What a play by Ivan Chavez to get in the end zone and tap that ball back the other way while it was still in the air. And they downed it at the 1-yard line. Good play there by the special teams of the Mission Eagles with 6:26 remaining in the game. Eagles lead 25-24 here this afternoon. As Tom Landry smiles down from the football heavens above here on his Tom Landry Hall of Fame Stadium. He's proud of his Eagles. First down and 10 for the Laredo United Longhorns from the 1-yard line. As you hear the crowd get into it now here at Tom Landry Stadium. Here's a run play. Looks like Laredo United just trying to move it away from the goal line. So we already have one safety in tonight's game, this afternoon's game rather, courtesy of Dante Lopez. Making a big play on Huerta earlier in the game. Gain of 1 yard on that last play. Second down and 9 coming up for Laredo United from the 2-yard line. 4 wide receivers on the field. Huerta in the gun in his end zone. Back to throw. Throws a crossing pattern. And that pass is incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. And that'll most likely be a pass interference penalty against the Mission Eagles, as the receiver was bumped into prior to the ball getting there. Officials will talk about it. This could be huge for Laredo United to keep this drive alive. That's a pass interference penalty called against the Eagles. That will be a first down for the Longhorns. And that will get them out from the shadow of the goal line. First down and 10, Longhorns at the 12. 3 wideouts wide right. Huerta in the backfield. 1 wideout, split left. From the gun, here's Wayo Huerta. Back to throw, and the Eagles all over him. They'll sack him back at the 6-yard line. Lots of Eagles there. Fabian Ahumada will get credit for the sack. That's a 5-yard loss on the play. Second down and 15 coming up. Ball put down on the 7-yard line on the left hash. 5:21 remaining in this game. It's 25-24. The Mission Eagles lead by 1 point. Second down and 15. Trips right formation. 1 wide out, wide left. Hurd in the backfield to Huerta's right side. From the gun, here's Huerta. He's looking left. He fires it. The ball is batted in the air by a Mission Eagle. Looks like Ahumada got a hand on it. And it's third down and 15 coming up for the Longhorns. Ball on the 7-yard line. Clock stop with 4:59 remaining in the game this afternoon. Third down and 14 to go. 3 wideouts wide right. Huerta back to throw from his end zone. Throws it down the field. And that pass is incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down for the Longhorns. So the punter will come out. That'll be De Los Santos trying to punt it away from the back of his end zone. Villarreal will go back deep to receive at his 45-yard line. De Los Santos to punt it away from the end zone. Good snap. Kick is on its way. And Villarreal picks it up and loses a football at the 42-yard line. We've seen Villarreal do that earlier this year where he tried to pick up that ball at the last minute and make a play on it. And that time the ball stayed on the ground and Villarreal couldn't get a hold of it. And United has the ball back at the 42-yard line. It's a one-point ball game. 25-24, the Eagles lead by 1. 4:45 remaining in the game. Laredo has the ball back. 1st and 10, United at the 42-yard line. Left hash. 4 wideouts on the field. Huerta in the gun. What a breath of fresh air for the Longhorns offense. Huerta back to throw. Throws it deep down the field. Pass incomplete. He was looking for Tanner Sanchez. Sanchez is looking for a yellow flag. He didn't get it. He thought he was held by the defending Mission Eagle. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles from the 42-yard line. Ball on the left hash. 4 wide receivers on the field for the Longhorns. Here's a snap. Huerta looking left. Let's go of it. Down the sideline it goes, and pass incomplete at the 34-yard line. He had it there. He was looking for Tanner Sanchez down the sideline. A beautifully thrown football. Sanchez couldn't grab a hold of it. And it's a 3rd down and 10 for Laredo United with 4:36 remaining in this game. Again, the Eagles lead by 1 point, 25-24. 3rd down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Left hash, Huerta back to throw, looks to the right, fires it, pass caught by number 80. That's Leal, and he'll go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That will be a 1st down for the Longhorns. And that is a crowd silencer there here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. 1st down and 10, Longhorns from the right hash at the 40-yard line. 3 wideouts wide left. Huerta back to throw, looks to the left, connects with Tanner Sanchez at the 37-yard line. He's wrapped up. Good open field tackle there made by the Mission Eagles. Wearing number 17. I don't have a name for number 17 on my roster. 2nd down. Huerta in trouble in the backfield. He'll be sacked, courtesy of Mission Eagle Abud Garza. Loss of about 6 yards on that play. 3rd down and 11 coming up for the Mission Eagles. Correction, for the Laredo United Longhorns. 3:38 remaining in the game. Longhorns with the football on the Mission Eagle 41-yard line on the left hash. 3 wide receivers wide right for Laredo United. Huerta in the gun. Back to throw. Looks to the right. Looks to the center of the field. Pass incomplete. He was looking for Ricky Chapa. Chapa couldn't hang on with the football. Huerta threw a bullet across the middle of the field. 4th down and 11 coming up for Laredo United. With 3:19 left in this game. And the fans on the Mission side of the stadium rise to their feet. 4th down and 11. 4 wide receivers on the field. Huerta, straight drop back, looks, throws it to the right. Pass caught for the 1st down by the Longhorns. That's Ricky Chapa on the reception at the 29-yard line. And the Eagles are driving the Longhorns are driving the football with a big 1st and 10 there. 3 wide receivers wide left, 1 to the right. Huerta, straight drop back. Fires it over the middle of the field toward the end zone, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his wide receiver, Ricky Chapa. He had him at the 3-yard line. Chapa couldn't hang on. He had Jose Tovar on his heels. And it's a 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Longhorns from the 29-yard line. We have 3:03 remaining in this game. It's a 1-point ball game. Eagles on top 25-24. From the 29, 4 wideouts on the field. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Garcia in the backfield. Fake handoff to him. And pass hit as he threw. And it's incomplete. Eagle almost got to it. Luis Briseño for the pick. It's a 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Longhorns, as this Mission Eagle defense continues to hang on. 2:58 remaining in the game with the clock stopped. The 1-point ball game, Eagles with the lead. Laredo United with the football on the Eagle 29. Huerta back to throw over the middle of the field. Pass caught for the 1st down by the Longhorns at the 14-yard line by Eric De Los Santos. And it's a 1st down and 10 Longhorns from the 14-yard line. .238 remaining in the game as the clock is ticking. 1st down and 10. 4 wide receivers on the field. Huerta back to throw. Now he'll keep it himself and head up the field. Crosses the 10, the 5, in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Quarterback Guayo Huerta making his 2nd rushing touchdown of the evening. Dropped back to throw. Saw daylight and took off running for the end zone and made it into the corner right next to the pylon for the Longhorn touchdown. And the Longhorns will take a timeout to talk over the point after attempt. We've got 2:21 remaining in this football game this afternoon. It's been a great game so far, week 12 of Texas high school football, the bi-district championship game. The winner of this game will take on the San Benito Greyhounds. Could either be Mission, could be Laredo United. Laredo Alexander will host the Nicky Rowe Warriors this evening at 6 o'clock, that game being played in Laredo. Longhorns bring their offense back out on the field. They may try to go for 2. If they do that, it'll make it a 7-point lead. That's exactly what they're going to do. They'll line up in a tight formation. Huerta under center. Toss play to J.D. Garcia, and Garcia behind some blockers into the end zone, and it is good. The 2-point conversion is good for the Longhorns. It's a 32-25 ball game with 2:21 remaining in this contest this afternoon. We'll be right back on Rio Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
We've seen these Mission Eagles in this position before as they're down and limited time on the clock. We have seen some game-winning drives out of their offense. Here's Ortega to kick it away for Laredo United. It'll be taken by Jones back from his 3-yard line, and Jones will bring it out to about the 14-yard line. Correction, that was Jones on the return. And the Eagles will have the ball 1st and 10 from about the 14-yard line, left hash. 2:14 left in this game. Laredo United up 32-25 in this bi-district football game this afternoon from Tom Landry Stadium. 2 wide receivers wide left, 1 to the right, man in motion. That's Anzaldúa. Duran from the gun, back to throw, throws it over the middle, pass caught by Cortez, and Cortez gets a Mission Eagle first down to the 25-yard line. Moving the chains. 2:06 remaining in the game. 1st and 10 Eagles from their own 25. Man in motion, that's Cortez. He'll line up far left. Handoff up the middle. This is Maldonado, and Maldonado gets up to the 27-yard line. Maldonado tackle made there by Matthew Delgado for the Longhorns. 2nd down and 8. Durant. Pass to Cortez, caught at the 29-yard line, and Cortez gets it up to the 35-yard line. That's a Mission Eagle first down. 1:31 left in the game. Eagles trail by 7. They've got the football on the 35-yard line. Trips right formation. Durant back to throw, rolls left, looks down the field, throws it, and throws that one away. Looks like he was looking for Cortez down the sideline, and Cortez was covered up like a blanket by the Longhorn defense. Second down and 10 coming up for the Mission Eagles from the 35-yard line with 1:17 left in the game. Ball on the left hash. 4 wideouts on the field. Duran with Maldonado to his left. Duran straight drop back. Throws it away to his checkoff receiver. That's Maldonado, and Maldonado heads up the field for a Mission Eagle first down to the 49-yard line. And the Eagles moving the chains again. 1:10 remaining in this game. The clock is stopped. First down and 10 Eagles from the 49-yard line. Cortez wide left with Anzaldúa. Virial wide right. Maldonado in the backfield. Durant straight drop back, in trouble. Will fire it to Andrew Maldonado, and Maldonado gets up. Gain of about 2 yards on that pass play to the Laredo United 49-yard line. And a timeout taken by the Mission Eagles with 1:02 remaining. Back in a moment.
Look your best at the next game and let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Right now at D-Tronics, you can add this boom and bass package to your ride for just $20 a week, and D-Tronics will install it for free. Low weekly payments at D-Tronics. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
D-Tronics.
Back live here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. Playoff football. Second down and 10, second down and 8 coming up for the Mission Eagles with 1:02 remaining in the game from the Longhorn 49-yard line. Ball on the left hash. Eagles trail by 7. 3 wideouts wide right. Duran in the gun, back to throw, looks to the right. Under pressure, runs left. Duran steps up into the pocket, throws a deep ball down the field for Anzaldúa, and he just missed him at the 12-yard line. What a great heads-up play by Jeremy Duran. His elusiveness to get away from defenders in the backfield and throw that football down the field. 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Mission Eagles from the Longhorn 49. 54 seconds remaining in this game. Garcia and Villarreal wide right. Duran from the gun, back to throw. Now being pressured, looks down the field, nothing there. Being flushed out of the pocket, and he'll throw this one away. And it's a 4th down coming up as that secondary for the Longhorns covering up these Eagle wide receivers. Fourth down coming up for the Eagles, 4th and 8. With 46 seconds left in the game, Longhorns ahead by 7. Ball on the 49-yard line. Anzaldúa and Villarreal line up wide right. Cortez wide left. Duran from the gun, back to throw. With time, throws it down the field. Pass caught by the tight end Garcia, and Garcia goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line and a 1st down for the Eagles. How many times have we seen that tight end come in clutch for these Eagles? He's not been thrown to all afternoon. He's a big target, big kid, about 6'3" or so. He came in clutch that time. 1st down and 10 Eagles. Ball on the 24-yard line. 38 seconds left in the game. Eagles have the football on the Longhorn 24-yard line. Left hash. 2 wide receivers wide right. Maldonado in motion to the left. Pass from Duran. He'll scramble to the left-hand side, and Duran will keep it. And Duran will go down inside, in bounce at the 20-yard line, and the Eagles will have to call a timeout and stop the clock. With 29 seconds remaining in this game, Eagles will take their 2nd timeout of the evening. We'll take a timeout as well, and we'll be right back.
A nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here live at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium in Mission, Texas, the Eagles trail the Laredo United Longhorns 25-32. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Eagles on the Longhorn 20-yard line. With 29 seconds remaining in the game, 3 wide receivers wide right. Duran straight drop back with time. Throws it toward the end zone for Steve Villarreal, and pass incomplete. And Duran on his back. He was under pressure that time by Bruno Guajardo. And a 3rd down coming up for the Eagles. Eagles got to have a touchdown and an extra point to tie this game. 3rd down, 5 yards to go coming up. Maybe about a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 20-yard line. Garcia, Anzaldúa lined up to the far right, along with Steve Villarreal. And the Longhorns will take their 2nd timeout of the half. We'll keep it right here again. The winner of tonight's ball game will play the San Benito Greyhounds in the area round of the playoffs. Then once you get past the Greyhounds, you either have Converse Judson or O'Connor or Reagan. So imagine you walking up to a big wall and looking up. That's exactly what they're going to find out when they head north to San Antonio and take on those teams up there. Who can be the team from the Rio Grande Valley to punch into the 4th round of the playoffs this year? We know it's not the Patriots. They were knocked out last night by Corpus Christi veterans. So somebody's got to step it up. 3rd down and 6 from the 20-yard line for the Mission Eagles. From the Longhorn 20-yard line, 23 seconds left in this game. 3 wide receivers on the field. Duran throws it toward the end zone, looking for Garcia. Jump ball, incomplete. Incompleted pass. Garcia thought he had it. Rene Hernandez on the defense there, along with Jack Sanchez for the Longhorns. And it's a 4th down and 6 coming up for the Mission Eagles. 17 seconds remaining in the game. They trail by 7. 32-25 the score. 3 wideouts wide right. Duran in the gun. Back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Duran steps up into the pocket. Pass caught by Cortez at the 12-yard line, and Cortez gets inside into the end zone, and it is a touchdown, Mission Eagles. Eagles with the score. A pass from Jeremy Duran to Jose Cortez. Nine seconds remaining in this football game. And the Eagles will go for the extra point. Rene Rodriguez will kick. Jeremy Duran will hold. Here comes the snap. Good hold, good kick. It's up. And it is good, and we are tied here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium at 32 apiece with 9 seconds remaining in the game. We'll be right back on Rio Sports Live.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. Right now, you can get the hottest new SUV on the market. It's the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer with up to $5,000 off plus 2.9% APR for 72 months. That makes for super low payments.
Hacienda has it.
Back here live at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. It's a tied ball game at 32-32 with 9 seconds left in the game in regulation. Eagles will kick it away. This is Rene Rodriguez. Longhorns, Tanner Sanchez and Rene Hernandez back deep to receive at their 9-yard line. Deep kick there by Rodriguez. Will be taken by Sanchez at the 9-yard line and fair caught. And the Longhorns will have the ball at the 9-yard line. Well, they'll put it down on the 25-yard line. First and 10, Longhorns from the 25 with 9 seconds left in the game. Bi-district championship football here on Rio Sports Live, and it looks like Laredo might down this one and go to overtime. That's exactly what they're going to do. So it is the end of regulation here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. It's 32-32. When we come back, it's overtime on Rio Sports Live.
In San Benito is Main Street Boutique, a perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Cameras provide the proof you need if bad happens to your home or business. Right now, D-Tronics offers you camera protection for just $8.99 installed. Protect your life with high-performance cameras by D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
All right, so here's how overtime works at the high school level. College rules apply. Each team will have a possession from the 25-yard line, from the opponent's 25-yard line. They get 4 downs. If they make a first down, they keep going. So each team will have a possession. If it winds up tied after the first possession by each team has to go for 2, correct? For the second round. Coaches are in the middle of the field discussing the overtime rules. Coach Coy Detmer down there with Coach David Sanchez of the the United Longhorns. It's a coin flip for who goes first. And Coy Detmer pointed toward the west side of the field. So it's overtime here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium in Mission, Texas. We're all tied at 32. You just got to think about these Eagles. How big was that safety? How big was the 2 field goals made by Rene Rodriguez from 20 yards out and 26 yards out? At the end of the day, it all adds up. Again, the winner of this game will see San Benito in the area round of the playoffs. Ball put down on the 25-yard line. 25 yards to the goal line. And the Eagles will have the ball first. The offense of the Eagles will come out on the field. Here comes the Longhorn defense. First down and 10 Eagles on the Longhorn 25-yard line. Cortez and Villarreal wide left in overtime. Anzaldúa and Maldonado in the backfield with Duran under center. Villarreal in motion left to right. Duran fakes the handoff to Anzaldúa, rolls right, looks down the field, fires it toward the end zone. Pass incomplete. Second down coming up for the Mission Eagles. Second down and 10. Eagles will huddle up. Again, no time on the clock. We are running a play clock. Each team will get 1 possession. 2 wide receivers wide left. Man in motion, that's Maldonado. Left to right. Duran, straight drop back, fires it over the middle. Pass caught by the tight end Garcia at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of about 7 yards on the play. Third down and 3 coming up for the Eagles. Garcia being activated here toward the end of the game. Cortez and Villarreal wide left. Maldonado in the backfield. Duran under center. Toss play to Maldonado, and Maldonado gets across the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That will be a Mission Eagle first down on the 14-yard line. Stop made by Laredo United's Juan Gonzalez. First down and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line on the right hash. In overtime here in Mission, Texas. Cortez wide left. Virial wide right. Maldonado and Anzaldúa, the running backs. Duran fakes to Anzaldúa, rolls right, throws it back to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa running toward the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 7-yard line. Tackle made by the big defensive lineman for the Longhorns, Carlos Gonzalez. And that's a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Second down and 4 coming up for the Mission Eagles on the 8-yard line. Cortez wide left, Virial wide right. Damian Cortez now in the backfield. He'll get the football, and Cortez off the right tackle. We'll get a few yards, and he stood up there. It'll be third down coming up. Third down and about 2 yards to go for the Eagles. Ball on the 6-yard line. Eagles got to get to the 4-yard line for the first down. Two wide receivers wide right. Cortez and Virial. Two backs in the eye, Maldonado and Anzaldúa. Duran under center. Takes a snap, hands off to Anzaldúa, and Anzaldúa tackled behind the line of scrimmage for about a 1-yard loss. Fourth down and 3 coming up for the Mission Eagles. And Rene Rodriguez will come out for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 23-yard attempt by the senior place kicker for the Mission Eagles. He's 2 for 2 this afternoon from 20 and 26 out. Duran will hold. The kick is on its way, and it is good. And the Eagles up 35-32. Now the ball will go over to the other side of the field, and the Longhorns will have a set of downs at the 25-yard line and an opportunity to put it in the end zone and win this game. We'll be right back on Rio Sports Live.
Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
So we're back. The Longhorns are on the field. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Eagles defending the west goal. Huerta back to throw. Throws it toward the end zone. Looking for his wide receiver, Ricky Chapa. It's incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 coming up. So Coach Detmer winning the coin toss and elects to play this game on the west side of the turf. So whoever is driving the football to the west, the sun will be in their eyes. 4 wide receivers on the field for Huerta. Huerta looks to the corner of the end zone, throws it, pass caught by the Longhorns. Tanner Sanchez, and Sanchez gets down to the 16-yard line. That's a yard shy of the first down. Third down and 1 coming up for the Longhorns. Longhorns will line up 3 wide receivers to the right. 1 wide out, wide left. J.D. Garcia in the backfield to Huerta's right. He'll get the handoff, and Garcia gets up to the 15-yard line and very, very close to first down yardage. That is a first down for the Longhorns at the 15-yard line. Eagles up 35-32. This is overtime. So a fresh set of downs for the Longhorns. 3 wide receivers wide right. 1 wide out, wide left. Huerta back to throw, looking for the end zone, and the Eagles will sack him behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like Huerta was going to get away from the Eagles. The Eagles ended up bringing him down. Number 10 in there, Ahumada on the stop. We have an injured Eagle on the field. A timeout called. It's overtime here at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. We'll be right back. Injured Eagle jogs off the field to the sideline. Second down and long coming up, about 13 yards to go for Laredo United from the Mission Eagle 17. Huerta back to throw with time, scrambles around the left side, throws it up in the air. It's a jump ball and it's incomplete. Luz Leal tried to make a play for it down at the 10-yard line, and it's third down and long coming up for the Laredo United Longhorns. Third down and 13. Ball on the 18-yard line for Laredo United. 4 wide receivers on the field. J.D. Garcia in the backfield to Huerta's left side. Huerta in shotgun formation will take the snap. He'll lose the football, then he'll pick it up, throw it in the air toward his wide receiver, and that is a touchdown. Laredo United, but we have a flag on the field. Penalty flag on the field. They're going to talk this one over. One official called a touchdown. The other one threw a flag as Ricky Chapa came down with a football. And that is it. The Laredo United Longhorns win the football game as a penalty. It's against the Eagles, and the game is over. Eagles lose this one in overtime this afternoon, 35-32 here in Mission, Texas this afternoon as we go to our post-game show powered by Hacienda Ford. What a tough-fought battle this afternoon by these Mission Eagles as they came back. They drove the football down the field with 1:30 left in the game to tie this football game. And our hats go out to these seniors for these Mission Eagles who've played their final football game here on this turf at Tom Landry Stadium. What a heartbreaking loss this is for this program, and what a job Coach Detmer's done with these Eagles, getting them into playoff shape. We knew coming into this year that they had some great things happening on their football team, and what a job they've done to win district and to put themselves in position to be in the playoffs. And they brought a playoff game to the city of Mission on a Saturday afternoon, and what a wonderful turnout from the Mission Eagle fans as they filled the house and they cheered on their team, and it was standing room only on the home side of the field. And it was a great defensive battle all throughout this game. Lots of highlights for this game, and they'll be posted later on this evening here on Rio Sports Live. So check out our Facebook page, our Twitter page, our YouTube channel, and the Roku app for our highlights here on Rio Sports Live of this football game and other area football games, other area playoff football games as well here in around the Rio Grande Valley. So hats off to the Laredo United Longhorns. They did a great job of making the trek, the 3-hour journey down here from Laredo, and taking a W here in overtime from Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium here in Mission, Texas. Our Hacienda He Has It player of the game will have to go to the quarterback of the Laredo United Longhorns. That's Wayo Huerta, and he did a great job. He came in clutch. He threw a couple of wobbly passes, but at the end of the day, those were receptions, and they ended up being 6 points here and there. And he took the ball the length of the field one time, 71 yards, and he made a few other touchdowns as well. And what a great job he did, and good luck to these Longhorns in the next round as they take on a very tough San Benito Greyhound team. So keep it tuned to Rio Sports Live for Texas high school football playoffs coming up in the area round next weekend. So for my son John Fuentes on camera, for Joe Bowling, and for these guys in here, again, our members of our local media, John Hammond of the Progress Times, Matt Stepp of Texas High School Football, Dave Campbell's Texas High School Football. See you later, Matt. And Andrew McCullough of RGVSports.com and The Monitor. Thank you, guys. Be sure you read up on their stories and their coverages. They were over here burning up their keyboards during this football game, and what a game it was, and what a heartbreaking loss. Your heart goes out to the Mission Eagles. They really wanted this game, and they beautiful afternoon as Tom Landry looked down upon his Eagles this afternoon, and a 3-point loss for these Eagles in overtime. And again, what a great job by Coach Detmer to bring a district championship back to Mission and get this team in the playoffs. So I'm going to leave it right there. I've got a long drive ahead of me. We got to go to Austin. We've got a cheer competition. So life goes on for the Gully family. So again, thanks to my son, John Fuentes, for helping me this afternoon here on Rio Sports Live. John's been doing a lot of camera work. Last night he was at Cabinets Field covering the La Feria game for Jacob. And he'll be with me throughout the season covering other football games in the area playoffs next week. Thanks to Joe Bowling. Thank you to the Lord above for the talents that you gave me to broadcast high school football. Good night, everybody, from Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium. Our final, Mission Eagles 35, Laredo United 32.